Hello, welcome to episode 408 of the Daily Sales Message Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple, actionable advice. It's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. If you're new around here, my name is James Newell. I teach people how to sell for a living, and for me, selling comes in two distinct components. It starts with having a clear sales message. You have to be able to explain what you actually offer to people so they understand it. And secondly, you need selling confidence, the ability to be relaxed and comfortable and confident in a selling situation. In today's episode, we're talking about problems, and we're talking about when you're speaking with a buyer who has a recurrent problem, and remembering to ask this simple question. So what is different now? Or why is it different now? You'll talk with some buyers who've faced problems previously. Maybe they've ignored them, maybe they fixed them, but the problem's persisting. They're back at your door. They're asking for help for your product, your service, your solution. A question we need to ask is, why is it different now? Why do you have this problem now? Looking at the history of the challenges that your buyer faces is something that few people really do. They'll come to you and say, here is the thing, it's a problem, can you fix it? Yes, I can. Great. Rather than, tell me about the history of that. When did that happen before? How did that happen before? Oh, it did. Okay. Why is it different now then? How is that different now? What's the impact? So looking at the historical situation, the historical facet of the problems and challenges your buyer is facing can give you some great clues as to what they have tried, what they haven't tried, perhaps why they've got the problem in the first place, and also why those previous solutions didn't work. Why did those solutions not work previously, or not completely resolve the issue? Maybe they just kind of alleviate it for a time. So the moral of the story today, children, is to ask about the historical details of the challenge or problem your clients are facing. So when somebody presents to you and says, need help with this, you can say, absolutely. How long has this been going on for? What have you tried to solve this before? Have you solved it but it's kind of come back? Why do you think it's come back, etc.? Do some nice exploratory questioning, but look at the historicals, because the clues and the patterns are there, and they will help you to have a better understanding of the problem the client is facing, and that makes it easy for you to present the right solution. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow in episode 409, there's probably two different facets of your offering that you're not talking about. Either you miss one of them, or you miss the other one of them, or you miss both of them. But I can almost guarantee you don't talk about one or all of them in your communication, and maybe you should, because it helps avoid assumption. But we'll cover that in tomorrow's episode. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another edition of the Daily Sales Message.